Oh man, Kenya Morans, what happened? You really let South Sudan beat you? I mean, y'all trash. I mean, Wamukota missed the layup at the clutch. Ongwa missed the game winner. I mean, game winners ran out at this point. Since the Angolan game, Liz Mills now has a record of 2-5, 2 wins, 5 losses. South Sudan beat Kenya 60-58. Kenya just started out poorly, horrible, terrible, and it's just an absolute travesty. Guys are just missing layups at the rim. The only bright spot was Albert Odero. He had a plus 18 efficiency. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. This is the only bright spot. This was the only get a bucket guy on the team. Tyler Ongwa, he was just flaky. I mean, South Sudan Marenga Okoth, plus 13 efficiency, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. I mean, completely just flat out beat Kenya at their own game. Kenya just lost this game in the last minutes. What is going on with Kenya? Kenya had this game. They were mounting a comeback. It was just a few possessions that, they just threw away. The turnovers bug just kept creeping in to defeat them. I mean, this is just crazy, man. At this point, Kenya was at the verge of winning this game. They grabbed a total of 15 rebounds. They dominated in that stat. Nowhere they tied the game. The biggest lead was held by South Sudan with 20. I mean, times leading. I mean, South Sudan pretty much flat out dominated this game. It wasn't a close game. On 2-point field goals, you can see Kenya was really converting, especially in the second half. 42.10% from 2-point field goals, 25% from 3. But they really struggled in the free throw line with 33.3%. I mean, in the steals department, they got beat by South Sudan, 10 steals to 6 steals. In the assists, they really shut the rock, 16 assists. But, South Sudan beat them with 18 assists. In the turnovers department, the turnover bug really kept creeping in. It kept hurting them. 20 turnovers to South Sudan's 14 turnovers. They had a record of 3 blocks in this game. South Sudan edged them out with 4 blocks. I mean, in the fouls department, the fouls bug kept really creeping into Kenya. Multiple players nearly fouled out in this game. I mean, 18 fouls to 11 fouls. I mean, Kenya led in that style, which is pretty deplorable. The only bright spot for Kenya was only Albert Odero. 25 minutes played. This kid is the absolute truth. 18 points, 7 of 9 shooting, 77.8%. From 2-point field goals, 4 of 6, 66.7%. 3 for 3 from the line. 3 for 3 from all the 3 points he racked up. I mean, 100% shooting from the 3 in the free throw line, 50%. This is the only guy who showed out. Desmond Awili, he was rendered unplayable. 3 minutes 29 seconds, 0 points. Did absolutely nothing. Ronnie Gombe was just there missing shots. 2 of 6 from the field. Only scored 4 points. Tom Mukota blew the layup that would have tied the game. 13 minutes played. Overrated player. This guy doesn't even know what he's doing on the court. Has poor footwork. I'd rather have Albert Odero have more minutes than Bushra Mukota. Okal Karanga, he off the bench, he came in clutch, but he came in strong, but it wasn't enough. He bricked a lot of shots, took in a lot of inefficient shots. Tyler Ongwa, 38 minutes played, 13 points, 10 rebounds. He finished the game with a double-double, but the fouls, he had 3 fouls and 4 turnovers. Really killed his efficiency. I mean, Eric Ruben Mutoro, 11 minutes played, 0 points. Rendered unplayable in this whole game. Griffin Rigari, he didn't look the same after that Mali win. I mean, Mali, he came in pretty strong, but he lost that game. I mean, some guys like, Valentine Akinda Valbuza, 6 minutes played, rendered unplayable in the final minutes. He was not that go-to guy. He blew the game for them. Desmond Awili, I mean, those guys were just rendered unplayable. They just couldn't get even minutes. Albert Odero is the only guy, he came in, he balled out. He was giving them bucket after bucket after bucket. Yeah, I remember he threw it down a dunk that really helped them. Really helped them in the second half. But onto South Sudan. I mean, South Sudan just came in. They just knew Kenya, folded in the second half. They just came and finished their business. Big props to South Sudan, that roster. I mean, we've got guys who just came in. Marenga Quarth, 20 minutes, 10 points, 5 rebounds. He had a plus-minus of -2, but he was able to finish that game. Overall, this was an ultimate choke job for Kenya. They started off the game horrible. They started off the game terrible. I mean, from the first quarter, I mean, 4 minutes left 5 minutes, 12 seconds. They are yet to make a basket. South Sudan racked up 10 baskets to 0. They started off the game horrible. This was very unacceptable for a team that, you know, had high expectations to make the Afrobasket even deep. Uganda is better than Kenya right now. The Ugandan coach is better than the Kenya Morans coach. I mean, Uganda has been able to, you know, overcome adversity since the qualifiers to go to the next stage. I mean, they were able to beat Nigeria, which reflects poorly to Kenya, Kenya matched up with Nigeria, they couldn't do anything. But Uganda was able to beat Nigeria and knock them out. But Kenya, you know, choked this game. I mean, Kenya moving forward, we don't know the future for this team. They should, my opinion, they should just blow the whole team and just rebuild around Albert Odero. Some players don't even deserve the roster spot at this point. I mean, this is just sad. Points of turnovers, they lagged in that fast break points. I mean, they lagged as well. I mean, it was just a tight-knit game. Points in the paint, they got completely dominated in points in the paint. I mean, there's nothing that was falling for Kenya, especially in the last minutes. But Toma Mukota blew that layup, forced a turnover. Talaongwai. I mean, Merriman doesn't come on Sunday. Tried to jack up a 3 to get the game winner with 4 seconds left. Missed it. South Sudan were just really pounding the clock to finish the game. I mean, it was just sad. It was just sad to watch. I mean, Kenya choked away this game in the last minutes, and I expected nothing short from Kenya because Kenya is a choking state when it comes to basketball at this point. Yeah, man. I'm out.